Students for Free Tibet. We are a grassroots organization with over 800 chapters worldwide, mostly at universities or high schools. And basically our mission is to let the world know about the Tibetan issue, and we are calling for the independence of Tibet in a non-violent way. As you may have seen in the news recently, we had 6 members of our Students for Free Tibet scale the Great Wall of China, and they hung a banner that played on the China Olympics slogan, One World, One Dream, but we added One World, One Dream, Free Tibet. They were detained after 2 hours of standing at the Great Wall. And early this morning, Ladun Tetong, who is the executive director of Students for Free Tibet International, her and her companion, Paul Golding, who is a longtime Tibet activist, they were detained early this morning as well. We still haven't heard about their whereabouts. We've been keeping in contact with headquarters constantly in New York. They still haven't heard word about them yet.
So I understand you were at the Chinese embassy today here in Ottawa this morning?
Yeah, we did a little action. Students for Free Tibet we're pretty famous for actions, as you can see at the Great Wall. And then we just started yelling, Free Tibet, Free Tibet, Free Tibet, China out, and everyone looked really surprised, and some people started talking to us. And we just got out of there because I think they were calling security.
Not exactly a warm reception.
No, not at all. I've always tasted freedom, you know, like I've never felt repressed like people do in Tibet or China. Even when Tibetans come here, if they came straight from Tibet, they don't like to talk about what's going on there for fear of the family that's still in Tibet. And even though they're in Canada, they still feel this. It's really sad.
Are you planning other events? I guess until the other protesters are released, or are you just going to carry on as usual in the future?
Oh, for sure. One of our main goals here today is to give notice to China that we'll be escalating our campaign all year long until the Beijing Olympics, until they take action to right what's wrong.
If you had the ear of the Prime Minister or the Minister of External Affairs in the Canadian government, what would you say?
I would step up if I was the Prime Minister and Foreign Minister. They've done a lot this year. I know they've talked about China's human rights abuses, but I think they should take a stand. Canada's always prided itself on being a leader in human rights, and I think they should lead the world, because I know everyone would follow. Everyone knows that Tibet should be free. Everyone's just scared of the economic issues and economic impact from China. So I think if I was Prime Minister, I would take a stand, and I know people would follow.
Do you think the Dalai Lama will be able to ever go back home?
I hope so. If you look back at history, like, students have always been at the forefront of this democratic movements. If you look at the Seoul Olympics, during the Olympics, students in Korea protested the military dictatorship, and within months they had an election, a democratic election, and democracy was reinstated. So I definitely think that we'll see some changes within the next year after the Olympics.
As this interview is going on the internet and it can be seen worldwide, would there be a message that you would like to say to the people that you oppose?
That I oppose?
Oppose the people that you're protesting against.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'd want to say something to the people, just regular people. I just want them to know that when they're watching the Olympics next year, that they hope they're not blinded by the propaganda that the Chinese show. I want everyone to think about the human rights abuses and the impact of their actions, and I think together the world can take a stand and, you know, stand up to China and help the world and help the people of Tibet. Over 1 million Tibetans have died as a direct result of their occupation, so yeah.